All right, hello everybody, coming to you today with a different take on a video. We're going to do a book review today, and we are going to do If I Did It by the Orenthal James Simpson, OJ, the Juice, however it is that you know him. So let's get right to it. If I worked in a bookstore and my boss told me to put this somewhere in the store, I would get fired because I would have no idea if this would go in the fiction section or the nonfiction section. This book, my wife got me this book, and my wife is great to me, but 85% of the time. But I have no idea if this was during one of those 15% times where she was mad at me about something and got me this, all right? And my wife is listening to me say that. I love you, Kara. And she's saying, yep. So I was sitting downstairs. I'm sitting in my chair, I'm reading this book downstairs, and I would keep looking up to her and I would say, babe, this is the worst book that I've ever read in my entire life. And that is a fact, all right? So, If I Did It by OJ, the worst book that I've ever read in my entire life. Now, this is something to where he explains what happened. This book spends about 2 pages on the actual incident itself, all right? On the actual incident, about 2 pages. And even that is complete nonsense. The other 200 pages or so are lines where he says things along the lines of, don't get me wrong, I was angry at her, but I don't hold grudges. Or no matter how good I was to her, it always came back to bite me in the ass. Or he would say things like her friends would tell her to exaggerate my violent tendencies. All right, so just absolute craziness. So like I said, about 2 pages on the actual incident. You will learn nothing about that. The rest of the 200 or so pages is OJ talking about his relationship with Nicole Brown Simpson and basically just making up as much nonsense as he could possibly say. The only thing in this book that was actually interesting was the ghostwriter does kind of a prologue in this. The guy that actually wrote this book that OJ wrote it with. And even the ghostwriter says, basically the last paragraph, he says, look, this is all insanity. I'm just doing what OJ told me here. All right. So even the ghostwriter's like, I really don't even want my name attached with that. So just craziness. I don't know what that is. I can't recommend it under any circumstances, but if you are looking for a good OJ book, okay, what I would recommend highly is the Run of His Life. This is done by Jeffrey Toobin, and this is actually the book that FX series, I don't even remember what it's called, but it's on Netflix now about the OJ trial. Really, really well done show, and this book is actually really, really well done too. Now, as a criminal defense attorney, people are going to ask me my opinion. Did OJ do it? Did he not do it? Based on If I Did It, it's crazy. I don't even know what to say. Based on this, all right, and again, my opinion as a defense attorney is, you know, whether he did it or not, what matters and what happened is laid out in this book to where the defense team just beat the prosecutors. And that's what this is, all right? That's what this book is. So that's my review on If I Did It. I love my wife very much. I'm still very happy that she will get me gifts. This book is very thoughtful and I appreciate it, but not a solid book. Take care.